Being ghosted out there in real estate, we get ghosted. And what is ghosted? We're going to talk about phone ethics in real estate. Stay tuned.
Good morning.
Hello. Xanthony Barala, the Madonna of real estate. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you going?
Nice. Good 32 degrees today.
There it is. My housemate actually texted me this morning saying I should chuck a sickie and join her at the beach. But here I am.
What a legend.
I couldn't miss my morning minute segment because I love it so much.
What a legend. You should go have lunch with her on the beach.
Oh, too much work to do. There'll always be another beautiful day.
Absolutely. And you know what? We used to do little sun breaks at Novak. Haven't done them in years, where we added an hour and a half into the middle of the day to go for a swim, a couple of us from the office, and then we added an hour and a half at the end of the day. But the swim was worth it.
I love that. Let's bring that
sun
back.
Therapy.
Talking
sun therapy, we used to call it.
Sun therapy.
Now, Zan, this is a real thing. So out there in real estate, we get ghosted. And
we do, yeah. Like Mark was saying, look, we do actually get ghosted. It's kind of like the Tinder of real estate. You're putting your personality out there, yourself out there to attract new clients, attract new listings, and you hear back from some people. You vibe really well. You formulate an appraisal for them. You talk with them constantly. You deliver an appraisal, and then all of a sudden, you get ghosted. It happens to us. I'm not going to say all the time, but more often than you would think.
It's the weirdest thing. And where this came from yesterday is we had Billy had an appraisal in Manly, and we went out, met the lady. He said, "Do you want to come with me?" I said, "Sure." We sat down. We had a look through a property, lovely property. We went back the next day. We had 3 or 4 comparisons, a full presentation, explained what we do in terms of fees and services and where her value lie, the best strategy to get the best price for her property. And Billy follows up, and then she calls and says, she answers and says, "I've gone with another agent. Please do not ever call me again."
That's just heartbreaking. There's no room for, okay, what could I have done differently? What was the other agent offering that I wasn't? What happened there? It was just a cold, ghosting. You got cut, next.
He got ghosted. He got ghosted and gutted. In the meantime. Well, you know what? First of all, what do we expect? I guess being a human and doing something for someone, probably a thank you. And we definitely don't expect all business, and we understand we're going to lose business. But, thank you, maybe an explanation as to, why, so we can improve our services. We often ask people, like, do you mind sharing with us why, so we can sharpen our pencil for next time with other clients. Good luck with your campaign. But ghosting is an awful thing out there, and I think that I do have to admit, I think some people may be, and you and I may find this foreign because we're pretty out there talking to people all the time, but some people probably just don't want the confrontation. They just don't want the conversation, and they run. And running is ghosting.
Very true. And I've just seen a comment come through as well. On a side note as well, we'd also be able to if you don't ghost us, we can keep us informed on how your campaign is actually progressing, because at the tail end of it, you might not end up being very happy with how your campaign is running, and then all of a sudden you might want to turn back to someone like Billy or someone like us who you originally ghosted, see what we can offer. So don't burn those bridges when they first are forming and building. Keep them alive and strong.
Have a backup plan. And look, I think with like, we're one of the trades that actually does things for free. It's pretty hard out there to get a professional to give a quote. Morning, Michelle. Morning, Lisa Novak. It's good. Like, we're doing this for free, right? So we're giving our experience, our knowledge, pricing on your property. Pitch. I get there's a bit of a pitch there, and you've got to sit down and listen to it. Sometimes, so I think as the whole ghosting thing is not cool, and I think just good old-fashioned communication. And if you sort of put the shoe on the other foot, it's like, yeah, I wouldn't like that. Ghosting happens in relationships, in all forms of relationships, whether it's a real estate one, a personal one, a friendship, a cousin or whatever. But how does it make you feel?
Bit gutted, and that's why I'm saying it really is like the Tinder of real estate when you are trying to nab that listing and find new clients and bring on new campaigns. You need to be able to vibe with someone, and ghosting hurts. You feel a connection with someone, you've built some kind of rapport, and then all of a sudden to be completely cut, left for cold, dead, dying on the floor, it's not nice.
Well, and also, like, I work with Billy, and he's a young, hardworking guy, and it's sort of when you see he got ghosted like that, it's sort of like, oh man, come on, give the guy a break. This is a live show. I'd love to know if other people are getting ghosted in different industries and different forms, why they think it's happening. I guess, Xanth, what's the message out there that we want to put out there about ghosting?
Just be upfront, be honest, have that communication, have that conversation with your agent at every stage. It might not be a phone call. You might just message and say, hey, look, sorry to break the news to you. I found someone else who I vibe with stronger, or who's delivered a better presentation than you. All the best with your future endeavors, whatever you need to say, but just have that little conversation, just so we're not left on the back burner questioning what happened, what went wrong, what can we improve on. And you know what? I'm just going to keep rambling on for a second here. On the tail end of things, as a buyer myself who's inquired on various properties around the Northern Beaches, I've been ghosted from a buyer side as well. I'll send inquiries, I'll send messages, and I don't hear back from the other agents. So it's a two-way street as well. We can't ghost you either as an agent. It's just poor.
Well,
it's bad. Everything doesn't look good for your business or your brand.
Well, Wayne Hughes' daughter went out to 4 open houses last week. Out of 4 agents that she attended the opens, and gave her number. It's a big thing to give out your name. It's a big thing to give out your mobile number. And I think that when you do, like, it's personal, and bigger to some more than other people. Some people it doesn't really matter. Some people this is a big thing.
Yeah.
And I think that the expectation is that I'm going to come through and have a look. And I think that she expected a call back from real estate agents just to have a chat. She didn't expect to call those 4 agents and say, thanks, I'm not interested, but she did expect a call back. Being salespeople, didn't get it. So I think there's one of 4 called.
Stop. That's poor.
On a Wednesday.
In my opinion, that's poor.
It's a bit of ghosting going on there, I reckon.
Yeah, I think so too. You've made the effort to go to an open home or to make an inquiry, to inspect a property. The least you can do is receive a call back or a follow-up message from an agent saying, what did you think? Can I provide you with more information? Where are you at?
Do you want to buy something else?
Yeah.
I'll keep an eye out for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Why is ghosting a new word?
Well, what other word would you use for it? What word would work in this scenario better than ghosting?
Well, they went missing on you, they ghosted me, but it
You.
is certainly a new word the last probably 5 years, and
Yeah.
definitely in the 90s to early 2000s, the ghosting thing wasn't there. Um, interesting.
I think it cuts a little bit less than rejected. You've been rejected at the end of the day. It's not just ghosting, you've been rejected.
Yeah, it's that is it's you rejected. Rejected is the right thing. You rejected.
Come join us at the Novak Rejects.
Yeah, I love being. We always get rejected.
Oh,
But yeah, maybe it's the polite word of rejected. Wow, that's clever. But guys and girls, I guess all I want to say from this is be nice. And if someone leaves you a voicemail on your phone, call them back. And I have one more beef.
yep. Fire away.
I get a couple of hundred calls a day. Make a
Yep.
couple of hundred calls a day. I have people that don't leave a voicemail and then following that, however it happens, they say, "Why didn't you call me back?" And I say, "I didn't have a message from you." And they say, "I called you and didn't leave a message. Why didn't you call me back?" I'd love
Yep.
to know what people out here think about this one, because, right, is it? Are we now? And this hasn't happened before in my life, but are we now in an era where a missed call should be called back?
Do you know what? Follow up with a message, an SMS message. If you're a number, if you're a contact in my and not a contact in my phone, and you're a random number that's calling me, I get so many prank calls a day as well from people saying that my tax is overdue, that my Telstra service is being cut off. I get Asian speaking on the phone. So many of those random calls. If you're not a contact in my phone and you just call me, follow up with a message as well. Hey, Anthony. Hey, Mark. Just tried to give you a buzz with regards to blah. Please call me back.
Why can't you just leave voicemail? You made the
I
call.
don't listen to be honest, I don't listen to my voicemails. Text me. Easy. It's fast.
No.
Easy. Yeah.
The world's changed, you're saying?
Well, it is, changing. It's changed. And voicemails, they get caught up, they get delayed. I've just got so many that I need to sift through. It's easier just to go through a text. Do you not think so? Am I the only person out there that thinks this?
I don't think that. I think it's changed. I'm not sure where the goalposts are, because I just think to myself, if I want the person to call back, I'll leave a voicemail, and sure, I might, if I'm leave an SMS behind that voicemail. But I get people sometimes having a go at me because they've called, not left a message, and they've sort of got lost in my sort of call log, and I'm like, no, you leave a message, you get a call back, guaranteed,
So
fast.
you're not actually ghosting them.
No.
Oh, that's not a comment. Yeah,
Ooh.
You're not actually ghosting them. It's just that you've been caught up in your call log, and follow up with a message, leave a voicemail, whatever you need to do.
The new voicemail, I reckon it's going to the way of the new voicemail is a missed call.
Followed up with an SMS.
If they're in your contacts. But I don't agree with that. I think you got to send an SMS. I think you got to leave a voicemail if you want the person to call you back.
Yeah.
This is interesting etiquette we're talking about today.
ghosting. Let's all just be friends, not rejects.
Don't be a ghost. See, that's it. Rejected. See you then.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.